What's up, YouTube? It's your boy ICH3 Tech back here with another review on this guy right here. My opinion, this is part 2 of it, and this is just an all-out talk. What we're going to do is talk about it. We can leave comments below. Let's just talk about this thing, because 100% I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm not disappointed in the style. You can see on the left other side over here that I have a GT350R, and we have the Shelby 500 here, GT500. So I basically wanted to get to you guys to talk about these two vehicles, the one here, up here, and the one here. This is the front end of it, and I wanted to show you the front end of the R on the right hand side. They similar look alike for the R and the Shelby 500, but the only thing is different is that strip across the middle with the Shelby 500 and the Cobra in the middle of the thing right here. What I wanted to explain is this car is a beautiful looking car. I'm not going to even kid you. It's a beautiful looking car. Don't get me wrong. Even the R look beautiful. The most disappointing thing is that they took away the gear shifter on it. And that was the most 100% thing. I was upset. I actually am watching. I'm trying to get this to work. These guys put out this little long video here. I'm going to leave the link to their description so you can watch the whole video of this here. But this is just me talking about these two. And this is the only video that I see, the crispy video, that I could get a full thing of the vehicle and compares it to the R, to the 500. And, you know, like I seen a guy that had a 1960 something, I think it was 60 something or whatever the GT was back then, 500. Gray, and it was like almost brand new. It was an old school, 68 model. And I explained to him about the new 500 right here, and I said this is about to be announced before it announced. He said he was still going to keep his, but he was going to check that one out. But from him, I'm pretty sure he had a stick shift, because I just like stopped past, drove past, seen it, and it was like, hey, nice car, everything. But I'm pretty sure it's a stick shift, and he's going to not like this version because it's like a knob. I understand it had dual clutch, everything inside the transmission and everything else. But as a muscle car, this is not a luxury car. This is not a car back in the ages and everything else. Just like the guy said on TFL, it's a little bit too late for the Shelby 500, because I wish you would have just made the GT, 350R would have been that 700 horsepower car, and then made this guy 800 or 850 horsepower. That will be killing the game with the manual and with the knob. Now I understand you want to go full manual. You get a lot more speed. Don't get me wrong. You do get a lot more, straight away with the manual. With the automatic. But with a manual stick, it's much better to have a stick shift, have control. I see a lot of guys that drive Mustangs that have the stick shift. I love stick shift cars, because I like WRX and stuff like that. My brother built up a Nissan Neon, put a supercharger in and hooked it up, and had that speed and have that thing on it, the stick shift. And he said to myself, I showed him this car, sent him pictures of it, and said, hey, what you think about this new Shelby 500? GT500. He said, oh man, it look awesome. Yes, it do look awesome. It's a beautiful looking car, don't get me wrong. But when I start to show him the inside of the car, this was absolutely a disappointing thing to him. That here. He said when I showed him this, why did they put a knob into the Shelby 500? Now, don't get me wrong. Now, this probably bang the gears and everything else. You can use the shift paddles and everything else. But as a person that's taking this to the drag strip, a knob is not going to be comfortable. I mean, I look at this like a BMW or, you know, a, like I said before, a luxury like Ford, you know, Taurus or Ford Focus or Ford Expedition or, you know, something like that. Put that in there to make room for the Expedition, to make more room for Focus and stuff like that. But into a car that is supposed to be straightaway or trackway or whatever car, people love to bang that manual. Just like the one guy said, that's a history of Shelby 500s used to have a manual. Now, when you see Challengers and everything else like that, you see those cars have a stick. Usually you have a stick shift or you have an automatic. You have a manual, you have an automatic. You have a manual and an automatic. Even the old school ones have a manual, slap shift, you know, bang. You know, I don't think a lot of people's going to buy this car, but people are really into the Ford Mustang, you know, gang. Yeah, I want this joint. A lot of them are going to be turned off. A lot of them are going to be turned off by this thing here. And I just want to vent on it because, you know, my last part I talked about it and I said, oh, that was disgusting. But like I said before, the car looked beautiful. I said it looked beautiful. And especially in this color. I love it in this color. I'm not really a red guy, but I love that color of the car. But I'm into, you know, the interior here look exactly like the GTR. You know what I mean? The GT Mustang, you know, with that part. Now, you can get the GT Mustang without the Shelby, and you can get that same digital part right there. You know, that screen. You won't get that Shelby part right here, and there you just say GT. But, don't get me wrong, like I said before, it's a very nice car. I'm not venting about Mustang or anything else like that. Like I said before, look at this over here. Look at the R over there. I put that next to a comparison to it. It have the wing, it have the same look. Like I said, the grill on it look almost similar, but it just don't have the black bar across it and the Shelby Cobra in the middle of the grill. Now, excuse me. Let's see here. Now, I'm going to drop this down and I'm going to bring in the back of it. This is a GT350R. The back of it. Now, the back of the 500 is similar to this style. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, they basically just trying to take that same style and make it a little top notch and look good. And I'm even going to give you a part when they announced it, you know, type of look. That is like if we never seen the 500, or we just take away the grill on this, and we just say, hey, you know what? There's a lot of guys could take this hood from this 500, take this front end from the 500, and slap it on that R. It will be a front, you know, compared. If you take all the badges off the 350 and everything else, you won't really see no comparison from it. But the thing is, 700 and some horsepower, we need to be more. Well, it need to be more aggressive. It need to be more aggressive. Like, they should have made this 800. They should have made this 800 horsepower. And, like, 800 horsepower or 850 that could tack with the top of the line red eye Challenger. The guy was definitely right on TFL. This car is not competing with the Hellcat or the Demon or the Red Eye. It's not. It might compete with the Camaro, but this car is not competing with that car at all. Maybe going around turns and everything, it would dust them. You know, it would definitely probably handle better than the Challenger. But this car here would not beat that. It's people putting out there, the Hellcat killer or the Demon killer or whatever. No, this is not. I'm sorry. This is not beating. I mean, you torque it, put some, horsepower, but that knob there is just a no. You pull up to a racetrack and somebody be like, yeah, I'm about to get you. I got my GT500. And they be looking at your car, be like, oh, cool. Man, what the hell is that you got right there? What is that knob? Oh, that's my gear shifter. You know, my dual clutch shifter. You know, thing here. They gonna look at you and be like, how much you pay for that? Oh, I paid about $80, $90 for it. You paid $80, $90 for a shift knob? Yeah, I paid $80, $90 because it's Shelby 500. I understand it's a 500, but the shift knob is a throw off on this $80,000, $90,000 vehicle. But like I said before, it's a beautiful car. Don't get me wrong. Mustang did a beautiful job on the car. Just the one thing they did is that. Now, they might later on down the line make a shifter one. You know, they did next year one, 2021, they might make it a stick shift. But this right here, we're going to talk. I might do a live stream when we all talk, but, I just want to get y'all opinion. It's just my opinion right now. Like I said before, my brother's seen this, and he loved cars like this, and I love cars like this. We love both muscle cars, and I got episodes of, I have a truck that I'll be showing that I am fixing up, and I wanted y'all opinion what I should do to it and everything else, or should I sell it and get something else? But I'm gonna get y'all opinions, and we're gonna move forward. We might do rebuilds and everything else like that. I might even get a Shelby 350R and just get that and fix it up and put it like this and get a manual. But like, comment, subscribe. Let's keep going. Let's keep the movement going. Once I get over 1,000 subscribers, I got a big giveaway I'm going to be giving away. I might be giving away detail cleaning stuff. I might be giving away an iPhone. I might be giving away some things. Y'all guys leave a comment below what I should give away once we reach over 1,000 subscribers. I might just do a $100 gift card to anywhere, whoever the winner is. I got merch coming. This is my business logo. So you will see probably a lot of cars and detail stuff on there and vinyl wrap coming soon on that channel. So this will be the channel. It will be C3 Detail and Vinyl. But that you could go look up that. I already have the channel up, but I don't have no content on it because we'll be putting content in because where I'm at is snowing. So like I said before, guys, leave your comments, like, subs, and let's just keep talking about it. But thank y'all guys for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.